Have you ever wondered where belief comes from? Why do we as humans look up at the stars and feel a sense of wonder, a connection to something greater than ourselves? This journey of belief is as old as humanity itself. It began in the whispering winds and the rustling leaves in the heart of the untamed wilderness. Our earliest ancestors didn't see a world of lifeless objects. For them, every rock, river, and animal pulsed with a living spirit. This is animism, the dawn of belief, where the natural world was a vast, sacred family. In firelit caves, they painted their visions, animals leaping across stone walls, a bridge between their world and the spirit realm. Shamans, the first mystics, would journey into trances, guided by rhythmic drums and chants, seeking wisdom from the spirits to heal the sick, predict the hunt, and ensure the survival of their tribe. These were not formal religions, but deeply personal, intimate connections with the cosmos. It was a time when spirituality was woven into the very fabric of daily existence, a dance of survival and reverence under the vast open sky. This primal sense of connection, this need to understand our place in the universe, is the seed from which all later beliefs would grow. As our small tribes grew into bustling civilizations, so did our gods. Along the fertile banks of the Nile and in the sun-drenched lands of Greece, we began to build grand temples for powerful pantheons. Deities like Ra, the Egyptian sun god, and Zeus, the king of the Greek Olympians, were born. These gods had personalities, stories, and complex relationships, nearing the growing complexity of human society itself. They weren't just abstract spirits anymore, they were divine rulers, patrons of cities, and masters of human destiny. We told epic stories about them, carved their images in stone, and offered them sacrifices in magnificent structures that reached for the heavens. Polytheism gave the universe a face, a divine drama that explained everything from the changing seasons to the fortunes of war. But humanity's spiritual quest was far from over. From these diverse pantheons, a profound shift began to occur. In different corners of the world, new voices emerged, prophets and sages who spoke of a different kind of reality. In India, the ancient Vedic traditions blossomed into Hinduism with its deep concepts of dharma, karma, and reincarnation, a cyclical journey of the soul. From this soil, Siddhartha Gautama emerged, the Buddha, who taught a path of enlightenment to escape suffering, a philosophy that would spread across Asia and beyond. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, a radical new idea took hold, the belief in one single, all-powerful God. This monotheistic revolution began with Judaism, was transformed by the teachings of Jesus Christ in Christianity, and culminated in the revelations of the Prophet Muhammad in Islam. These faiths, often called the Abrahamic religions, introduced sacred texts, moral codes, and a personal relationship with a singular, transcendent deity. From the quiet hills of Galilee to the bustling markets of Mecca, these new beliefs spread like wildfire, carried by missionaries, merchants, and empires, reshaping cultures and defining the spiritual landscape for billions of people for millennia to come. The age of global religions had dawned, offering new answers to the timeless questions of life, death, and purpose. Then, a new light began to shine in Europe, not from a divine revelation, but from the human mind itself. The Enlightenment and the scientific revolution challenged centuries of tradition. Thinkers like Newton and Galileo used observation and reason to unlock the secrets of the physical universe, explaining the orbits of planets and the laws of motion without invoking the divine. This new way of thinking was empowering. It suggested that humanity could understand and improve the world through its own intellect. God wasn't necessarily gone, but he was often pushed to the role of a distant clockmaker who set the universe in motion and then let it run. This led to a rise in secularism, the idea that public life science and government should be separate from religious control. For many, faith became a more private, individual affair. The old certainties began to crumble, but this didn't mean the end of spirituality. In fact, it sparked a new kind of seeking. As the world modernized, many felt a sense of disconnection, a spiritual void that organized religion no longer filled. This search for meaning gave birth to the modern spiritual awakening. People began to look beyond their own traditions. Eastern practices, once considered exotic, found a new and eager audience in the West. Yoga, which began as a profound spiritual discipline in India, became a global phenomenon for physical and mental well-being. The ancient practice of meditation, a cornerstone of Buddhism, was adopted by millions as a way to find inner peace and clarity in a chaotic world. The New Age movement blossomed, a vibrant and eclectic mix of ancient wisdom, esoteric philosophies, and personal growth techniques. It was a do-it-yourself spirituality, where the individual was free to explore different paths and create a personal belief system that resonated with them. The quest for belief had turned inward, becoming a journey of self-discovery. And just as we were getting used to this new spiritual landscape, another revolution happened, a digital one. The internet connected the planet in ways we could never have imagined. And it has profoundly changed our spiritual lives. Suddenly, the world's wisdom traditions are just a click away. You can listen to a Buddhist monk's Dharma talk from a monastery in Thailand, join a live-streamed Christian service from another continent, or take an online course on Jewish mysticism. Ancient texts that were once hidden away in libraries are now available to everyone. This digital awakening has created countless online communities. People are finding their tribe not in a local church or temple, but in Reddit forums, Facebook groups, and YouTube channels dedicated to specific spiritual paths. We're sharing experiences, asking questions, and supporting each other on our journeys, transcending geographical boundaries. We're even seeing the rise of virtual reality spiritual experiences, where you can meditate in a simulated sacred space or attend a virtual gathering. Technology isn't just a tool, it's becoming the new environment for our spiritual quest. So, what is the future of belief? It seems to be moving towards a more personalized, eclectic, and globally connected experience. The lines between traditions are blurring. The distinction between the sacred and the secular is fading. Humanity's ancient search for meaning continues, now amplified and accelerated by the digital age. But the core question remains the same as it was for our ancestors staring into the firelight. Who are we and what is our place in this vast, mysterious universe? The journey is far from over. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through the history of belief. If this exploration sparked your curiosity, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your own thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.